My project is called Kukbuk, and basically it's an investigation about food and culture and about some stories and meta-narratives which we connect with food and ideas about food. I always try to execute each photo with maybe a little like joke or something funny, but also I'm trying to investigate some like deeper layers of meanings. Every image I do separately. Sometimes I have an idea and then I just start working on it. I don't know, for example, with the Ophelia, it is like a woman who is in a bathtub with pickled sausages, which are in Czech also called like drowned sausages. So I had the idea of like connecting the word with the image. So basically what I start to do, I start to look for props. So I buy a bathtub. Of course I buy the food. I look for a place to do it. We did this one in particular, we did outside. It was quite complicated. Also I looked for a dress which would fit the image. So it's like many little details which seem like not important, but I think that they are very important for the whole image. And we made this picture on a very late November afternoon and it was quite cold, so I had the idea to put into the bathtub hot water so that the model doesn't freeze. But it took me several hours to find the right composition, and the hot water also meant that the fat in the sausages melted into the water, and then it was getting cold and it smelled like a butchery, so it was a very hard job for her. So all these little stories always happen when we do an image, and also I think we can't plan everything. Like it's important to react on the set to what's happening, but yeah, I'm trying to do like in advance as much as possible. Like the shooting itself is maybe less time than the preparation. In Czech Republic, there are actually several dishes which are inspired by Italian food and dishes, but they have their own Czech twist because we don't have like maybe these same ingredients, so we use a little bit different and it tastes very different. But we have a type of C-shaped pasta, which is called deni. It's basically like tubes which are a little bit like round. In Italia they are called like elbows, and we are also baking them, and then we are baking them with ham, and they are called ham stains, so it's quite funny. So for example, that is something what's inspired by Italian food. Or we have our own pomodoro sauce, which is also eaten with dumplings, which is a kind of gnocchi but very huge gnocchi, so it's very different but also the same. So I think that the Czech cuisine is inspired by the Italian one in these ways.